What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on the markets. Alright, a middle of the day market update. It's very easy. What we'll do is we'll look at Bitcoin. We'll talk about some news both today, because the German government is selling Bitcoin again. We'll talk about what's going on. I'll tell you how much Bitcoin in dollars is being transferred. And the potential effects from that, and then we will also talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow we have some important economic data, and the economics right now are actually pretty decent. All right, I mean it sounds weird to say, but the dollar strength index is what you really want to look at when it comes to what matters for Bitcoin, right? So a bearish dollar strength index is usually bullish for Bitcoin, and that has kind of rounded off here and turned relatively bearish, which should have been bullish for Bitcoin if we wouldn't have this selling pressure. And I don't think, to kind of get to the news of today, I don't think the German government selling is causing all of this bearish momentum. The German government in total, we don't know for sure how much they're selling right now, but today they transferred about $70 million, which is quite a lot. I mean, if they want to sell that on the open markets, that is quite a lot of selling pressure. But then again, the total volume in the last 24 hours is $38 billion, which is, I mean, 90 million on 38 billion is significant, but it's not that much. All right. But all right, tomorrow, just so that you are prepared, we have non-farm payrolls, NFP, and unemployment rates. I will keep you updated on that tomorrow. All right, so when that news comes out and when the effects of that hit, I'll let you know. In general, for now, what you should know, excuse me, hopefully that wasn't too loud, but what you should know is that it's going to be volatile. All right, that's for sure. Non-farm payrolls, you can look back at the last month, was also very volatile. But all right, let's get to today. It's 4th of July, so we are not seeing that much. Well, the volume is actually still pretty significant. But in general, not much trading from the US. So I do think that the trading towards the end of today, in the next couple of hours, will cool down a bit, and that's also relatively good, because right now we are at a significant support level. All right, so let's talk about Bitcoin. Then I'll talk about some altcoins that I think are interesting, which it's a short list. All right. But right, so German government still selling something. They're also sending $100 million in Bitcoin to a different account right here, which will probably be sold OTC. So that hopefully will not hit the markets, at least not directly. But yeah, this is selling pressure, all right? And whether it's the German government selling right now or not, you can still see that we are experiencing a lot of selling pressure, a lot of major liquidations. So that's partially where all of this volume is coming from, liquidations and selling. Honestly, if we look at the technicals, the level we are at right now, so that's the level, I would say, between 56,500 and ultimately 58,000. That is the main level to look at, all right? And I would say if you look at the 4-hour time frame, there's also a trend line, by the way, there, which could be pretty interesting. But no, I would say that if you look at the situation right now, it's not the end of the world, all right? We are able to hold this. The one thing we're waiting for, though, and that's absolutely crucial for Bitcoin, but also for altcoins, is the first real confirmation. So what we would want to see is something like this, right? So that we find support here and that we break back above 58,500. If that happens, we can actually spike up quite a bit, because there is a ton of liquidity to the supply side, to the upside. So we can grab that liquidity and then hopefully kind of consolidate. Here, as you can see, all the way up to 63,000, there's liquidity. So I'm not telling you we're going to get there. I'm telling you it's a possibility. There's a reason to be bullish right now, all right? So yeah, but we have to see that, because on the other hand, like I said, I would say the most important level right now is this level. Alternatively, what could also be true is that we just continue this sell-off. And if we drop down below 56,500 here, and we really get a solid close below that, a candle close on the 12-hour time frame, for example, then it's most likely we'll drop down lower, all right? And then if you start to look at new levels, it's 55, but then afterwards we are very, very quickly coming to 52 and 50,000. So wait for that confirmation. All right. Personally, I do think some altcoins look decent here. I'll tell you which ones. Some other altcoins have potential. So excuse me again. So if we go through the list, like major meme coins like Pepe is at a major support level, but then apart from that, we also have something like Boom getting towards a major support level. Whiff is at a major support level and also respecting that quite a bit. I think Fetch, if we get some sort of a bullish breakout, has potential. But then right now it looks very bearish, so we do have to see that bullish breakout first. Jasmy, if we can get some sort of a reclaim above 2.5 cents right here, looks interesting. Ton, wow, all right, well, I missed that. I'm not sure what happened here. Not great, but Ton, if we can get some sort of a recovery from that spike, is also not a bad crypto to be trading. And then apart from that, I think something like Layer 0, some sort of a short on there makes sense. And that's about it. ENS also looks quite bullish. I bought this just as a bit of an Easter egg at the end of this video. And it's still around my entry. It's a little bit above my entry, but I would say it's still fine. Yeah, so if you want trades like this, if you want to be updated, then make sure to join the Signal group, in which we are still making money. Even in a week like this, we are still profitable. We hit some very nice shorts on ETH5 from all the way up from that red level, but also XAI from that red level. So yeah, whatever the markets are doing, we are still making money in there. So if you're interested in that, consider joining. But for now, I think that's everything you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.